Hey guys, Adri here with Essentially Oregon, and yes, this is my stacked posture page officially, but I'm going to be starting two separate kind of little playlists, I guess, or something, kind of divide it for you. So if you're here for stacked posture stuff, please stay, maybe learn something new. If you're here for Essentially Oregon stuff and I do a stacked video, like, we're just gaining more knowledge, and I'll try to give you a heads up on which category this falls under, but I just thought since it's kind of in the wellness realm throughout, stacked being more physical stuff, helping you learn how to use your bones and help you out physically, and then essential oils also help you out physically, but more on the cellular level, both well and sick, and for different emotional and spiritual benefits. I thought let's just join them and then we can all just learn together. So today I am talking to you guys about when you're really, really sick. So we just had a stomach bug here that was nasty, like coming out both ends. And again, I'm going to try to use compliant language, so read between the lines. High temperatures and shaking and upset stomachs and just general indigestion and body aches and all over, just feeling crummy. For at least 24 hours. I'm into now the second part of now just feeling kind of weak and having a headache, but thankfully most of the bad stuff is over. So I'm going to walk you through some new things I've tried and some traditional stuff that just seems to work really well. So first, I started feeling general stomach indigestion and rumblings and just not feeling good. So my first go-to is Digest Zen, and I usually do the roller. So roller clockwise around the tummy, because that's the way our digestive system flows. You don't want to back yourself up. Another place to put it is down the left side of your lower back, because the colon, the descending colon, is very posterior on that side. So putting some down that way, because if you go clockwise, right, and then continue that position downwards towards the back is going to be down. Also just smelling it. Okay, so some people don't like that fennel black licorice type smell. So if you don't like that, and if you're smelling it and you're already feeling uneasy in the tummy, then switch to something like peppermint. Okay, because most people like peppermint. It's very uplifting, refreshing, also really good for tummy stuff. Again, you can just smell it if you don't want to apply it, but I was applying it and smelling it. Sometimes I was just holding this near my nose just to help with that uneasy tummy feeling. Another one that we found was really helpful. My husband was throwing up like 15 times maybe within a 24-hour period. Poor guy. I only did once, but he just was constantly just trying to get this stuff up. And so my go-to for him is endocrine plus ginger, and we had him drink a little bit if he felt like he could, but definitely applying to his tummy, and had that diffusing in the room. It's our detoxification blend. So there's citrus stuff in here. Let's see, rosemary, geranium, juniper, cilantro, and tangerine. And it's really nice. I'll be drinking probably a drop of this in the next couple days, help to detoxify. My body's already detoxifying. I was, coming out both ends, and you can see I was like breaking out my face. When I tend to get sick, everything just kind of comes out of me, which in a way is really beautiful, and it's a great way to learn what other things maybe my body's telling me I need, which mainly is rest. Lots of water if you're losing a lot more water, right? So, and then I like to do electrolyte water as well, another one. And frankincense. Frankincense is so good for anything. Again, I was just, if I couldn't handle the Digestin or I wanted something different smell, I was just sniffing the frankincense because it's good for anything. I was just doing a little bit. At one point I just did kind of do it, the thumb's easier. I did point finger just into the mouth, okay? And that gives you a little bit of the taste and kind of right into the soft palate area. Helps to just kind of kickstart it in through your system there. Nice inhalation. You can have it diffusing as well, but I like to just get the bottle right under your nose so that you can just kind of in a concentrated dose get it right there. I also had the Digest Zen pure oil going in the diffuser, alternating that with the Zendocrine at night. Though I found I really liked putting our Serenity blend with wild orange and arbor vitae. So arbor vitae have usually in other things as well, very woody scent. Comes from a tree up in Canada related to the cedar family. And it's just so earthy and wonderful smelling, as well as always doing my immunity roller. So when you're healthy, I do the immunity roller once a day, up the spine, maybe bottoms the feet, smell it, and you're good to go. When you're sick, you can use oils every 2 to 4 hours is our metabolism rate. Kids are a little bit quicker than that, right? Don't necessarily up the dosage. Don't be using this stuff neat on you because your bioavailability, tongue twister, is actually lower, you know, because your immune system's compromised. So you're still going to be wanting to use the diluted touch blends or whatever. So my typical thing for like Digest Zen, I might add a little bit of frankincense. I like to add frankincense to everything just into the roller, but my immunity roller is in the On Guard. I add DDR Prime, which has frankincense and thyme in it and some other great oils, as well as copaiba and arbor vitae. So that's my immunity roller, and so I might apply that when I'm sick, like 3 to 4 times a day, alternating what I'm doing. Always have stuff diffusing, just trying to help support what my body's actively fighting. Now, using essential oils doesn't mean you won't get sick, because you will, okay? Like, we live in a broken world, and there's only so much our bodies can help fight off naturally. The benefit with essential oils, they work on the cellular level. So you might not get sick when everybody else is getting sick with a certain thing, and then when you do get sick with something else, they help to support the system so that you can kick it faster and just feel better throughout. That's kind of the chemistry in it. We have a lot of articles, research articles, amazing stuff coming out, both in the past that are available now and coming out in the future, like upwards of 200 different articles and research studies and amazing stuff. We're partnering with Vanderbilt, you know, Medical University Hospital, and so many amazing, like top of the line places right now, which is so awesome with doTERRA. So we've got actual science backing up the chemistry and the chemical constituents used that actually affect the brain and the system and the cells, and how wonderful that is. So that's awesome. I actually took a little break from my LLV, which is our awesome supplements, because I didn't want to like puke it back up. Like these are amazing things, and I probably should have still done it, but I continued my PB Assist, you know. So if you didn't feel like you could do the pill, we do have the, you know, the kids version, which is just amazing as well. So I mean, I was beefing up my kids. They were taking like 2 of these a day, and thankfully they've not gotten sick yet, and I just pray that they won't. I have faith that they won't. But I was definitely taking this, as well as the Terrazyme, which is our enzyme complex to help you if you are taking in some food to break it down a little bit easier, so it's easier to digest, which is so important if you have some sort of a stomach issue. The first thing I ate was a shake. So I'm pregnant, and poor little Adelaide was so listless during this as well. And I woke up the next day after the initial like crazy stuff, super hungry, but like did not want to eat. So I went for a trim shake. And the amazing thing about a shake is it's still kind of a liquid, right? So it's already easily digestible. I took the Terrazyme, and this has 8 grams of protein, so not a ton, but enough to give you a little bit of something, a little bit of energy, and something to go on during your day, even if you're on the couch, which I was all day. Christmas movies, all day. So that's really awesome. So I encourage you guys to get this to have on hand, even if you don't like shakes all the time. This is a great afternoon snack to kind of curb your munchies in that afternoon time for that. And lastly, a little tidbit that I got from an upline was using our Breathe drops for upset tummies. So this has peppermint in it, right, and cardamom, which are great tummy oils. So I thought that was really, really awesome, and it helped. So those are just some tips for you guys if you have kind of an extreme issue going on in your home with sickness this winter. I hope that you have some things to combat it. If you want more information or want to know how exactly I dilute my oils, just send me an email at essentiallyorgan@gmail.com or send me a PM or comment below and let me know what else you guys want me to cover in future videos. And I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season. Okay, talk to you later. See you next time.